Welcome to Introduction to Remote Learning. The number of students around the world shifting to remote learning is tremendously becoming high due to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. While some may be familiar with the method of remote learning, there are many Filipinos who will find this unfamiliar or new. Filipinos are used to the traditional learning experience, and therefore there are a lot of adjustments that have to be made. One common misunderstanding of remote learning is that it is equivalent to online learning. While they are similar in some ways, they are not equivalent. That is why, for this video, we will also define traditional learning and online learning shortly before we discuss our main point, which is remote learning. At the end of this video, we hope that you have a deeper understanding of what remote learning is. Traditional learning. Traditional learning is what we are all aware of and very familiar with because it takes place in a classroom setting. In the classroom, there is a teacher who moderates the class and regulates the flow of the learning experiences of the students. The main source of information will be coming from the teacher, while interaction between the students is also encouraged. With this method, there is also an imposed schedule, pace, and place. Then, at the end of each class, the teacher also expects students to further deepen their knowledge by doing their assignments at home. Online learning. Unlike traditional learning, online learning takes place online anytime and any place. There is a flexible pace when it comes to online learning. You can also do this alone in your own independent learning style, while relying on the primary source of information, which is online content. Therefore, this kind of learning method really requires students to have self-motivation for this to be effective. Remote learning. Remote learning is a kind of learning that takes place online. It is where the students and the teachers are not physically together in a traditional classroom environment, while being dependent on preparedness and technology tools. It allows students and teachers to connect and engage in high education while being at their respective homes. For this kind of learning method, there are two kinds of modes: asynchronous and synchronous. Asynchronous is the mode where the course materials for students are prepared by the teachers in advance. Along with these materials, there will also be assignments given to the students. These course materials and assignments can be done by the student on their own pace, but they will have to complete it according to the assigned period of time given to them. Some examples of the platforms that use this mode of learning are videos, Canvas, recorded lectures, and discussion boards. On the other hand, synchronous mode is where the teacher and students gather online and interact with each other in real time. Synchronous sessions use online tools such as Google Meet and Zoom for shared learning experiences, lectures, and group discussions. So, what makes online learning and remote learning different? While they are both done online and give you the benefit of learning from home, online learning has more flexibility and will require the students to be self-motivated, while remote learning has more accountability from the teachers and it requires scheduled class times. Now that you have learned the differences of different learning methods, I hope that you understood what remote learning is and adjust well to it. Keep in mind that learning doesn't stop, and therefore it doesn't matter what method you do as long as you keep learning and stay safe. Here's to wishing you a good learning experience in remote learning.